Hey guys, welcome back to Garage Banter. We're back in the garage.
And I'm MC Hammer.
Yeah! Can't touch this.
No.
We're all wearing backwards caps.
Yeah.
You look good, Rachie.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate
I
that.
didn't say you.
Exactly.
But we're giving you, Nick's not here. He was busy tonight. He's going to watch the video. He's going to catch back up, and he'll be back later.
Busy suing some folks.
Yeah, doing this lawyer thing.
business.
Getting that money from people. Everybody.
Yeah. Everyone.
But, so here we are. We're going to watch episode 4 of Game of Thrones Season 2.
Correct.
React and watch and enjoy.
I'm trying to see what the heck is going on with Tyrion, and then he flipping the script on those dudes.
Smart little man.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
He's a smart imp, that's for sure.
He is smart. And he's playing everybody. He's doing what Ned couldn't do.
And he's doing what various things he does.
Ned was very capable. He just did not play the game as well as Tyrion.
Yep. He was a little more out there with everything, not as subtle.
Exactly. Tyrion's got honor. He just keeps it under his, under wraps.
Can we quit talking about Ned?
He's gone, dude.
Yeah, he's
Zed's gone.
Dead and gone.
Yeah. Ned's dead. It rhymes.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed is dead.
He's coming back.
Ned's baby.
Ned's
Dead.
coming back.
Ned's dead.
Ned's dead. Anyway.
Ned is coming back.
So what happened last episode? Let's do a little quick recap and then we'll get into it. Let's
All right.
So we saw a lot of Renly's army this last episode.
We did.
And we met Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah.
Macho,
Excited about her.
the macho woman. She's awesome. And we saw obviously we saw Marjorie Tyrell, who is Renly's wife. He could perform for her. All she wants is a baby. And he's like, I can't do that for you.
And she doesn't even care if suddenly,
I know.
I know.
Come and help, and
Yeah.
just as long as you can make it work.
Yeah,
it's cool
she
with
just
me.
wants a son or a
Yeah.
daughter,
Yeah, that's
Well,
like
the reason
son.
she wants a baby is because she doesn't want them to find out that he's gay, and is what the other right because remember
That's something to do with the
they would tear him
enemies.
apart. Because when she said
No,
in the scene,
she just wants to consummate. She wants
yeah,
to
she
make
wants
it real.
she was talking about enemies when she was talking about that. But I mean, that's a thought. I mean,
She's like, our enemies won't accept us for real if we don't make a family.
right. That's
Yeah.
why she's doing it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
But not necess-
I don't think she cares if he's gay or
right.
not.
I don't think
No,
so.
she doesn't. What I'm saying is that she is saying that she needs to make a baby with this man so that they can look and fill like the role of these kings and queens.
So they can make it look legit.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
or they'll be taken over as not superior or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably people. They're not legitimized anyway because Joffrey's king in his eyes, and everybody accepts Joffrey as king
Right.
for the most part in King's Landing. So they're not really.
Sadly.
Yeah, but we got a little bit more of John.
Yep.
The conversation between him and the Lord Commander. The Lord Commander knew that what he was doing.
Yeah, he did.
So, and that was kind of like an eye opener for John. Like, what am I getting myself into? You knew
Right,
this?
you knew and let it happen.
Exactly.
Wow, it's crazy.
I just know nobody's had it on the tip of my tongue.
Gone. It's gone.
You know when that happens is you're just like,
Oh
what?
man, I just forgot what I was about to say.
I bet.
Mid sentence.
Who's feeding these dogs on this series? That's what I want to know.
They're huge, aren't they?
Like, who's feeding these dogs?
Oh, and just think, Ghost is the runt of the litter.
And he's freaking huge, dude. Gosh.
What else we got? We got Theon up there. He's basically what's been happening in the last 2 episodes is he's been going against what he was sent there to do. He's basically turned a little bit on Rob, but is he going to come back?
I think so. He had such a loyalty,
It's like his brother.
Right. And this family, it's like family, but like he has no ties to it like that. So,
Yeah, I mean that's his dad, but it's not really.
Right.
It's his dad by blood, but it's kind of like
Right.
you didn't raise me.
No.
But his dad
And he
was
just gave him
supposed to be
away.
a king, and his dad was going to be a king.
Balon Greyjoy.
Right, and then give him away to Ned's family, the Starks, because he owed him, right?
In
a sense?
Some
in
type
a
of
sense.
force.
Okay. Because I don't know, because
treaty,
it's
right?
before the series started.
The Greyjoys have always thought of themselves as separate and apart from the kingdom because they live on the islands. They claim that as the sole king of Iron Islands, and they're separate. They've always considered themselves separate and apart from everybody else. He got beat by Ned. That's
Okay.
why Theon ended up at Winterfell with Ned. And all those people.
That makes sense.
But I think it was good that he was
said.
he
That
was
being
there.
said, that also gives him the thought of I'll never be anybody if I go back to the Starks, because Rob's always going to be the head.
It's true. Kind of
Rod's
living in
always
the
gonna be up
shadows
there.
type
Mhm.
of thing.
He can never get up.
And
to
that's
the top.
kind of what his dad's kind of like putting in his head a little bit.
True. Once you're fed stuff like that, it's easy to become deceived into thinking that that's actually going to happen. But I don't know. Like, they're such a they
Mhm.
think of the honest family. I can't, I don't know. I feel
Anyway,
like they would still.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's like Rob still sees Theon as a brother,
Mhm.
kind of.
Yeah.
And so, who knows what's going to happen there. So
True.
Let's find out.
let's get into it. Here we go. What is this?
Game of Thrones season 2, episode 4.
Episode 4, Garden of Bones.
Ooh,
knew that
that
before.
title there.
Or having to look, because I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
I love those Lannister masks. I think it's cool. Yeah.
I don't. It's like a butterfly.
Oh, you're a right little prick.
That's funny.
Rob,
It's Rob.
Grey win.
Yeah.
I'm not torturing them.
The High Road's very pretty, but you'll have a hard time matching your army down it.
The Lannisters hold prisoners of their own. I won't give them an excuse to abuse my sisters.
Will spread. If we
Just
don't
gotta
take this up
amputate it.
now-
Might be like, knock him out.
Oh, the
Ouchie,
noises.
mama. Oh, God, dog, solid, man. Sharpen your blade, dude. Oh.
I love the Stark flag.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You're far from home. The boy was lucky you were here.
He was unlucky that you were.
True.
It's a good and bad thing. If you think
Yeah.
about it.
Rob don't get a crush because you have to marry one of the
brother's latest treason.
Phrase.
yeah.
Your Grace, whatever my traitor brother has...
That seems a bit.
would send your brother a message. But my mother insists on keeping you alive. Sir, we'll have to send your brother a message some other way.
Oh no.
Leave her face. I like her pretty. My lady's overdressed. Unburden her. If you want Rob Stark to hear us, we're going to have to speak louder.
Don't.
My man.
Thank gosh.
Bruce
boy.
saving the freaking day. I was about to get.
Night beats a helpless girl.
The kind who serves his king, imp.
Careful now. We don't want to get blood all over your pretty
Coward.
black cloak.
Get the girl something to cover herself with. She's to be your queen. Have you no regard for her honor?
I'm punishing her.
For what crimes? She should not fight her brother's battle, you half-wit.
Don't talk to me like that. The king can do as he likes.
The Mad King did as he liked. Has your Uncle Jamie ever told you what happened to him?
No one threatens his grace in the presence of the king's guard.
I'm not threatening the king, sir. I am educating my nephew. Braun, the next time Sir Merwin speaks, kill him.
Got him. He's only the best swordsman alive right now, other than Jamie.
I am loyal to King Joffrey, my one true love.
Oh.
She just keeps on.
Stop.
You
You may survive us yet.
Wow.
He knows she's good.
Yeah, he does.
The little king's backed up, clogged from balls to brains.
You think dipping his wick will cure what ails him?
There's no cure for being a cunt. He's got nothing to do all day but pick wings off flies. Couldn't hurt to get some of the poison out.
Begin.
Dude, don't. What's up in there? Beat his. I hope someone kills him.
Your race.
Littlefinger?
Yeah.
But do you know of this place?
Only that the desert around their walls is called the Garden of Bones.
Oh. Hence
Every
the
time the
name.
Carthians shut their gates on a traveler, the garden grows.
I'm scared they're gonna try to lure her in to just get her dragons.
Yeah. Might be the case. It's Harrenhal.
Oh,
kinda-
that's one you were telling us about, right? Wow, that is cool.
What kind of fire melts stone?
Dragonfire.
Yep.
There's dragons here. What's that smell?
Dead people.
Gosh, she's like cool, like she's hardcore.
Oh, come on, dude. What are they gonna do?
What?
It's an old torturing technique.
Oh, gosh,
I didn't see anyone helping.
it's gonna go right.
Take it off! Take it off!
Who helped him?
Gaines, the butcher, and his son.
Man, this is one brutal episode.
Ugh. Come on, dude.
Oliver. The mountain.
Who's Paulo?
The dude was torturing. Ilian Payne's the guy who beheaded her dad.
Ah, so she is.
The executioner.
Yeah.
Welcome to Karth, my lady.
Huh. Okay then.
No, right.
I'm gonna write his name down.
I like
with
him.
that one.
Can anybody help me with that?
Ah, it's three words.
Dax, Don. Fuck it.
Doctor.
Ah.
It's like
Yeah.
XXD.
Triple X. It's a pretty city. It is to the very far southeast of Essos.
Great.
Who said that?
Why the fudge do they show stuff like that in this show? God dog,
The one they just did with the rat.
Oh, okay.
You.
Oh. Uh-oh. Daddy Lannister.
Come to see his people. What the hell are they doing?
We weren't expecting you to. This one's a girl, you idiot. Dressed as a boy. Why?
Oh, he's so smart.
Smart. Bring the girl. I need a new cupbearer.
Your visits are too few, cousin.
Her Grace the Queen Regent commands you to release Grand Maester Pycelle. Here's your warrant.
What?
Yikes.
Nothing to say? No more warnings for me, sir?
You will withdraw these filthy
Have
accusations.
you ever given any thought to what King Joffrey will have to say when he finds out you've been bedding his mother?
It's not my fault.
Did she take you? Against your will?
I'll leave the city at once, I swear.
No, I think not.
My lord.
You heard me.
He's about to use him.
My father told you to obey my sister. Obey her. Stay close to her side. Keep her trust. Pleasure her whenever she requires. As long as you keep faith with me. I want to know what Cersei
Tyrion's
is
good
doing.
at this.
He is.
Who she sees, what they talk of, everything. She will tell me.
Yes, my lord, I will. I swear it, as you command.
They can't bar our passage.
Let's protect us.
There's only one guard, Sir Davos.
How did she get
And he only protects those
So
who serve
quickly.
him.
She's like going into labor. What's going on with her necklace thing?
Oh God.
Oh, hail to the nah. Look at Hayden. Oh God, is that gonna like burst out of her stomach? What the? Hey, oh God. I bet this is not what Son Strandis was expecting. Yikes. Whew. Ain't no kind of baby I've ever seen. That didn't look very light to me. That looked pretty dark.
What the f is this turning to? Like, we were normal, and then we were not normal. What the Okay, so hold on. So at first, we got the Starks with some wolves.
Yeah.
And then we got some Lannisters with some money. A few other folks. And now we got dragons. Horses going into tents, going. And then we got these Harry Potter-like type things coming out of people's vaginals. And what the hell is going on here? Okay, Tyrion's over here fucking mind screwing everybody.
True.
You got everybody twisted. Nobody to trust. Nobody. I don't know if to trust Michael now. I don't know who the hell to trust.
I don't know.
What the hell? This damn shit. This is some. I don't even know who to. I can't even remember names. Y'all want me to remember all this stuff?
I'm getting better with names now. I am.
What the hell does
Good
she buy?
stuff.
It's good.
What was
it's
that?
Getting. What was that?
What was that?
So she's all for the like Lord of Light. That looked hella dark.
That was hella.
What kind of
hella
light
dark.
was that?
She
The
said-
light went out literally whenever
She
it was
said
out.
the light, you can only have a shadow with light. It's a true
right.
statement.
Yeah. I mean, and I was like, yeah, that's true.
It's true.
But still.
What is it? What is
she? That's a better question.
That's a good
even.
question.
What is she?
What is she? And
How?
Is this gonna be like a Cersei Joffrey thing now, like where the little dude controls the mom?
the real question is, what for?
True. What
That's
for?
the question.
Don't ask
What
that
is
question.
coming out of this?
Because I don't know what for, bro.
The real reason is, yes, you have the question of what is it, but what the real question is what for?
And what's it gonna do?
What's it for?
What is it
So let's
gonna
answer
do?
that question.
Brings dead to life.
End game.
You said that.
What'd you say?
You acknowledging it?
No, I'm
No, I had
I'm
no clue what you
listening.
said. I was thinking.
I can't
What'd you-
say
what
yes
did
or
you
no.
say?
What do you
I
want me
didn't-
to say?
Yes or no?
No.
What did you say?
Huh. See? He said no.
I said no, as in I'm not answering your question.
No, he said no. It's not that.
Huh?
What'd he say? I didn't catch
Red,
it.
something about bringing Ned back.
It's for
Oh,
like
no,
they're
I
gonna
don't
be able to
think
bring
that.
the
I
dead to
don't-
life.
Why would they do that?
Because you throw another twist up in this thing.
Nah. Okay. End game. Right now, my vision: Daenerys and Red Woman. Somehow, when we were talking earlier, you asked a question that was in the comments. You said one of the person. Oh, we should.
Who do you want to see? Yeah, well,
Yeah.
who do you want to see cross paths?
Right, we should talk about that at the
Yeah.
end. Or we are at the end. But in one of those, you said, oh, better yet, who do you think would not? And I was like, oh, Daenerys and Red Woman. But now I'm thinking there's something going on. I'm thinking some dragons are going to take out whatever this is, and this is trying to take out the dragons. Because I can't see this type of aspect taking over the crown. Like, it just like... To me, like,
magic.
this type of magic, I feel like is going to go something else magical, like dragons. Not necessarily, let's take over the throne. Like, it's just so, like,
this is so
less
weird.
interesting to go that way than rather the... What'd you say?
At one point, I do know
I don't know how into sci-fi
that
you are.
every
Never mind. Sorry, what?
every series with dragons, anything, no matter what it be, the dragon always, later in its life, always gets captured, like some big ass vault or something. So there's gonna be a dragon captured.
Oh, I hope not. I like
Someone's
these
gonna
dragons.
someone's gonna take her dragons from her.
At least one.
I think they're trying to, like, this group, whoever this is. That's why they were like, "Can we see
The
your
Karth.
dragons?" And I'm like, "Oh, I wrote down these people are sketchy.
Yeah.
They like super sketchy. Like that guy
But not
was
the
cool.
dude that was tall, looked like Shaq.
Still, they're sketchy. Like,
Yeah. I mean, one guy was like, if we can't see them, you're not coming in. So it's kind of like, we want your dragons. Kind of what he said, you know.
Right, like, if you don't have them, we don't want you. So they're really just wanting those dragons.
How fast do the dragons grow, though? Are they like the dogs? Because if so, people are going to get really quick.
That's true. Or like that baby growing, or
I'll
whatever
let y'all
that was
just
in
watch
there.
and learn that.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
All right, then. Next episode.
Let's go first. Roose Bolton. Met Roose Bolton for the first time.
Yeah.
On the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
He is leader of the Boltons.
Are you
It's
talking
a
about the guy
different.
who was with
Who are the
Rob?
Boltons?
He's a bannerman of Rob. Anyway, they own land up north. They are one of the Stark's bannermen.
Okay. All right.
He's the leader of that house.
So I feel like he's gonna become bigger as we go on.
more prevalent. Roose Bolton. So that's his name, and that's who he was. And he was kind of guiding Rob to the battlefield until he met that that girl.
I feel like he's gonna be a good like aspect to help along the way. I wrote down that girl. I think I don't feel like that's gonna be the ending of her. Like us just meeting, maybe for now. But I feel like she may show up
No,
again.
she's going to show up.
Yeah.
I wrote.
No.
I thought it was
all in my
interesting that Rob doesn't want the throne.
Yeah, that's a good. He just wants to get his sisters back.
Right.
Avenge his
Right.
father's.
Much more righteous road than
Make a statement that we will not be with.
Yeah, he just wants to defend his father and get his sisters back and say, hey,
right the wrong or
We'll kill you.
he doesn't want the throne. He
No.
wants to create a new throne in the north. That's what he wants. He wants
Right.
to be the king of the north. He wants to
Right.
divide.
Hmm.
So
I can see that happening.
he is the king of the north, according to the north.
we talked a little about. I wrote down that Littlefinger was blowing smoke about like knowing about Arya, or maybe I think he might be. I also wrote down the crypt because I thought it was interesting that Ned. I think
Finally
it's,
going to go back.
right. I think it's pretty cool, and it goes along with their visions
Mhm.
with Brienne.
Think about Arya being with Tywin.
Yeah, it's dangerous, but also kind of.
He doesn't know.
I know.
No,
kind
so
of
what
like
if
a
she's
safe
like-
because she's under his wing now.
Yeah, what if she's like,
But it's
she said she
dangerous
needs a cup holder?
Yeah.
Yeah, cupbearer.
Yeah.
Somebody who just fetches his stuff
Yeah.
for him.
But if she gets around people who would recognize her, then it gets dangerous.
Yeah, it's true.
And I mean, it's not like they're gonna stay. But then again, we haven't really seen much of. Okay, you might have to remind me of his name. Tyrion.
Tyrion?
Tywin?
Tyrion?
Tywin.
Tywin. Okay.
His name's Tywin Lannister, their dad.
Yeah, their
Okay,
dad.
Tywin.
T-Y-W-I-N.
We haven't seen him really much around like King's Landing and
No.
stuff like that. So she may not end up getting anywhere that would be too dangerous. But I feel like it is. Being in his
Well,
company is safe but dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous, but you got to think Rob is fighting Tywin right now.
Yeah.
Tywin's army. So Rob is fighting Lannister, and
Yeah.
Tywin is at the head of that army. He's the leader. Or is
Yes.
Arya with Tywin?
He says to Tyrion.
Again,
in his
that's
tent-
dangerous. And it's like, oh
He
man.
said to Tyrion when the little one has gotten away or whatever, they can't find her, and they've got one of their sisters now. He talks about how it could be a dangerous situation.
I think Littlefinger is just kind of trying to protect himself at the moment.
Yeah. I think so.
Littlefinger's trying to find a place for
And
anybody who'll
kind
take
of-
him in.
Like he really loves Kat and thought that somehow fate had brought this series of events towards them.
Exactly,
and
but he kind of put that fate in that.
Exactly.
You know, he
He-
kind of did that.
he played those
Kinda?
cards that so things would happen.
Kinda?
Not necessarily he could completely
yeah.
control the situation.
He's
but,
the one who put the knife to Ned's throat. Was like,
So-
gotcha. You know.
Yeah, and then be like, "Oh man, that happened. That sucks. That
Yeah.
must mean we should be together."
But we're here and they're here
Littlefinger.
now.
Okay, one of my questions was, I don't really. What was the point of? Were there too many prisoners? Is that why the Lannisters are?
They were
getting-
just no. It was the Mountains group,
Yeah.
and he has Lannister men. The Mountain does,
Yeah.
and he was told to go just pillage
Okay.
the villages and stuff. And
Okay.
he had some Lannister guys there, and basically they were just not managing their prisoners well. When he got there, he was like, "What are y'all doing? This is ridiculous. This
Right.
is not how we handle prisoners. Clean
And
it
they-
up."
And they were torturing them to get information
About something
Right.
that had no relevance to what. That was just a weird situation, and Tywin came and was like, "Hey man, y'all gotta quit this.
Mm-hmm.
This is not what we're about."
Right.
Were they asking
Yeah.
questions about their
They're asking
villages?
questions about
villages, other
villages because the mountain was
Golden
pillaging
gems.
villages, and they
Okay.
were asking where the Brotherhood was.
Don't
We
know who that
and
is.
So we don't know who the Brotherhood is, but that's what they were
Brotherhood.
asking.
Oh, Michael knows.
Oh, yes. Oh yeah,
Michael
I do
knows.
know. I do know. I do know.
Another interesting thing about that whole group, Arya repeating the names of some of her biggest enemies to herself.
Yep, her
It's
list.
almost like a reminder, like, okay, keep on track. These are who your enemies are. This is who you need to.
It's her list. It's her.
right.
It's her kill list.
Oh, God, yeah. Kill them, please, Joffrey. Yes. Oh, by the way, freaking hate Joffrey. I despise him right now. I have the sick feeling thinking about him.
It's hate the actor.
Yeah, looking
I
at
don't know
him,
where he lives.
just
I just want to
cringe.
kick his ass for playing the role.
That's how you know he's a good actor, though.
That's so true. When it's hard to differentiate
Yeah.
actor, character.
Exactly.
Wow.
Fictional character with actor, and you're like,
Yeah.
I hate the actor, and you're like, that's how you know he's playing. He's good.
Right, when you forget.
You can meet him in
he's
real
an
life. Hey, bro,
actor.
do you want to hoop? Sure, man. Let's go play some Halo.
Yeah. Let's talk about Stannis and Renly.
Gosh, what a standoff right there.
That's pretty
I don't
good.
like Stannis. From what I've seen of him, he's just
Now
getting worse and worse on my list.
And now he's got a red woman that got pregnant in 3
Yes.
days.
Oh,
So
dude,
demon
Renly,
crazy.
dude, you're screwed, bro. You see what came out of her?
You know,
That
so
was.
You see what saying?
I don't know what
The
it was.
death thing.
I didn't really see.
Davos was scared. He was like, what have I gotten myself into?
This is such a crazy episode, bro. All kind of crap happened.
Really, it was.
I know that the
violent.
dragons.
It really was a violent episode.
I mean, the whole song, the leg off, too.
Yeah, sawing leg off, rat, the
That set the
beating
whole
of
episode
women.
off.
Head, yeah.
The song on the legs set the episode off.
Yeah,
it
that was
like,
crazy.
Okay, this is about to be the some.
We set it off with a fart joke and a with a fart joke and a wolf attack.
That was such
And
a
a horse
cool
neighs.
scene.
Pause.
With
Like
Rob
with
in the
Grey,
background.
Grey One coming in. That was awesome.
So anything else you want to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear you. Some of
Nobody
your
wants
thoughts,
to.
man.
Nobody wants to hear you. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I want to hear you.
All right, Rachel. What do you got?
I wrote some of the stuff I will write down in the moment, and then I'll look back and be like,
Why did I write
I know
this
I
down?
shorthanded it too much. I don't understand myself. I put cruel as hell for Stannis. I'm really good, and like I was saying earlier, I like how Renly has a more group aspect, and Stannis is
A little more friendly.
yeah,
Yeah.
which could also be kind of a negative, because I remember us talking about him maybe not being ready for being this king, because he was
seems like
kind of
he-
young and naive, but
Renly.
right. So I feel like that could be
I
part
feel
of
it's
it.
I feel it's the two opposite ends of the spectrum. You really wouldn't want Renly on the throne because he's too nice sometimes and too accepting. But then you really wouldn't want Stannis because he's a little too cruel and stark. You know?
Cold, yeah.
Cold
Yeah.
and but so that's my opinion on Renly and Stannis.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Come on, Hayden.
He's still
Let's hear it.
still don't want to talk.
One of the big questions that we were going to talk about then was,
Oh yeah, let's
what
go.
would you name your direwolf?
You know, and I didn't even think about it over the episode. What would I
did
name
not
my
either.
direwolf? I don't know.
Are you still being silent over there?
Blue Fang.
What?
Blue Fang.
There
I don't
you
know.
go.
I'm just. That was
Hey,
all-
no,
that
there
was
you
right
go.
off-
That's pretty cool.
That was right off the top of my head. Blue Fang.
Team Mystic. No, I'm just kidding.
Team Valor.
No.
I'm the red woman over here.
Oh God.
Valor.
Manipulative.
Yeah.
What did you write?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Whisper. I'm good.
All right. It's pretty good. Kind of like a
Whisper.
ghost whisper.
Whisper. That's a good. That's that what you said. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? Whisper. Whisper.
I kind of thought he was telling us to whisper. I'm like, are
That's
we
what I was
being too
like.
loud? Yeah.
Whisper's a good one.
Oh man, I don't really know what mine would be. I'll have to think about that.
And I have a
Maybe I'll
qu-
lead with that.
All right. You think of it, and I'll have another
'Kay.
question. Just off the top of my head, it's a fun
Yeah.
question. Who would you guys take in a fight?
Ooh.
Like, which character would you take in a fight?
Who?
If you
Okay.
had
Okay.
to-
Genuinely thinking we could win, or
No,
just think it'd be
just-
fun to
just go back to Tyrion's trial by combat, and you had to pick a champion to represent you.
to represent. Oh, that's
Eh,
cool. I like that.
Who
question.
would you pick to represent you?
Brienne. Yeah, I think. Am I saying it correctly?
Brienne
I'm
of-
always so.
Her name's
hesitant.
Brienne.
Brienne. She's badass. So I think her, but we haven't seen too much of her fighting yet besides that one. But her loyalty, I mean, wouldn't be questionable whether she'd stand for you.
Jon Snow.
Another good one.
That is a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay.
If I had to pick one,
You can't pick Jon Snow.
I can't pick because I know too much.
Yeah.
I mean,
might give stuff away.
You pick Jaime Lannister.
I can't. So.
I don't like Jaime enough to pick him.
Yeah. So I mean, you picked Jaime? What'd you say?
No, I want Jon Snow. Jaime's a bitch.
So Brienne and Jon Snow. Those are two good ones.
I didn't cuss this whole episode, and I just said the B word. No, I said the A word earlier.
That's good. Those are good. Those are good picks.
I got to become a better dad.
I figured one of y'all picked Bronn. He's pretty good.
It's true.
Bronn's good, but he's not.
I'm
funny.
kind of looking for
He is
like.
funny. And to end this, let's talk about that question that we had in comments. After seeing these characters and all these characters, who do you think will cross paths, and who do you want to see cross paths?
I thought about this the other day, and I can't remember who I thought of.
That was a good question, by the way, and I'll give you props. We'll put the question up here, and I don't know your name off the top of my head, so
props though.
Great question.
Who would I like to cross paths?
Yeah,
would
who do you want to see
probably
cross paths?
I want Dany to somehow migrate because she's at Westeros.
No, she's on East
Eastros. Okay,
Essos.
and I kind of want her to migrate over to Westeros, right?
Yes,
Correct.
that's her plan.
That's what I'm wanting, and all of the dynamics over there. I'm interested in how she would fit in and how her role would be with any of it.
So basically, you're taking Dany and anybody in Westeros.
Just about.
I mean, yeah.
Preferably like the Starks. Like I'm kind of interested in how she would respond to really any like Rob or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would try to kill her because they're too hard. They're too.
I mean,
Would
Rob's
they?
not.
I don't know. So I think that's who kind of my big one is. Everyone else.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know.
Red Woman maybe and Dany, like I said, because I feel like they are gonna have a matchup because they're both such powerful.
I think Tyrion and Theon's family.
Greyjoys?
Yeah. King or the what is it? The Iron Islands.
Yeah, they're the Greyjoys, and that's Balon.
Not
Balon
to really
Greyjoy.
put them down, but I feel like they're not important.
There's
It's
so
really
much-
about
it's too early
Theon.
to
It's
tell,
really
man.
about Theon's change that's happening.
What's going to happen between
kind of a
them is he's
scary
not going to see
change.
Rob for years.
What if they don't end up seeing each other for a while, but then they do see each other and it's like this bonding moment. Like they realize this like brotherhood they have for each other, and it's just like they're about to fight really intensely, and they're like, oh, like they just, you
They- like
feel
the
that
Starks
love
could
for
be-
each other, even though they see
Yeah.
each other and they're like,
Like the Starks could be in battle with someone, and then Theon send his army to help them, like, and save them because they were find out the Starks are losing or something. And
Even though
Theon's
they're
like, I
against
told you, my
them,
brother,
yeah.
I'd be here. That'd be good.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
yeah. I think that would be. I think that'd be cooler than them just not seeing each other and then it being like nothing. You know.
What is it like?
Yeah.
What is it like being Michael thinking here? Like, no,
I know. He's like, nah,
Nope.
that'd be interesting, but
nope,
nah, it's
nah,
not happening.
nah, dog, that don't happen. Yes, that
I
kind
love-
of that kind of happens.
I love hearing it.
Not like
it's
that.
awesome
Not
because
like
I'm
that.
like,
See, like,
I would probably give something away accidentally and be like, dang.
yeah, I can't.
I'm like, no, this fool gets killed,
Yeah,
dude.
totally sorry.
Yeah. And, so who do you think
We'll meet up.
won't cross paths? We did who you want to do it. Now who won't cross paths?
None of the Starks.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, like the children? No,
They chase each other for the rest of this series,
Just chase each other.
Maybe.
trying to find each other.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's the thought.
Who do you think won't ever cross paths?
Ever cross paths.
No, I'm just kidding. They're gonna meet up.
I feel like John and Red Woman. That is a very loud bug.
I think. Really though.
So you think John and the Red Woman they won't ever pass? They won't ever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I
can't see it. It's just, it'd be such a weird, random, like, thrown together thing. Like, maybe, but yeah,
Dude,
that's what I think.
the John, I don't feel like he's gonna be. I feel like he's gonna end up dying. Like, I think that he's such an important role, just like Ned or anybody else is like that. But I don't know why. But John has got so much king in him. He's like he's a leader because he has heart, he has integrity, he has honor,
Really
and
like
all of
Jon.
these things. And he's such a good fighter. And there's nobody gonna stand up to John. because he'll stand up to them and not be back down, that he's gonna be killed because of that. He's gonna be killed off.
Hope not.
I don't feel like he's gonna come back to see any of the Starks.
That's a good theory. I like it. I like the speculation. It's awesome.
Thanks.
So let's end it there. It's good.
All right. And these questions that we asked each other, you should like leave in the comments what your thoughts are. Like,
Yeah,
what would you name your direwolf?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you name your direwolf?
Right.
Yeah. Whisper.
And what was the other
Blue
question we
fans.
asked? Like a humorous question? Oh, who would you want to fight for you?
Yeah. Who would you want to fight for you in Game of Thrones? In the Game of Thrones world, if you had a trial by combat, who would you want to be represented by? Leave it in the
Hashtag.
comments.
Yeah. And questions.
Yeah,
The questions
we love
are
the
awesome.
questions.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love them.
Good questions. Like that one came from somebody, and I looked at it and I was like, "That's a great question. I'm gonna ask that."
It makes you think and really get more into the series than if you're just watching it alone. And
I love it.
yeah.
I love talking about it because I didn't get that. I watched the episode and I was just like, "Huh."
I want
I
to
was
talk.
by myself. Just I want to talk to somebody.
Dude, I hate that when you're on a good series and you're alone. You're sitting in your room like in college or something. You're sitting there like, that bitch killed her.
I want to talk about it.
You're sitting here, your roommate walks in and he's like, are you talking
Why
to
you
yourself,
crying?
bro? Why are you crying? Are you alright, bro? Oh, man, listen, this dude just killed that dude.
Why are you crying?
Ned just died.
But anyway, there
That'd
it
been
is.
me. Yeah, Ned died.
Season 2, Game of Thrones, Episode 4, The Garden of Bones. That's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and hope you continue to enjoy our
Tell us how
content.
much you miss Nick, by the way.
Yeah, and Nick will be back with us on the next episode. He'll watch this episode and get caught up, and we'll be right back on track. So no worries on that. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share,
Snapchat.
Follow.
Snapchat, which Rachel runs. So
I do.
Join us on Snapchat.
Rachel runs it.
Rachel does run it, and Twitter, which I run. So follow us on Twitter.
All right.
So until then, we'll see you next time.